You've been told that following the middle-class path will lead to success. But what if I told you that's the very thing keeping you stuck? Did you know that nearly 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, according to a 2023 study by LendingClub? Even more surprising, over half of middle-class families couldn't cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. Shocking, right? The truth is, the beliefs we've been taught about money are holding us back. In this video, we're going to expose 9 middle-class beliefs that are keeping you poor. From the safe job myth to why your mortgage isn't really an asset, we'll break it all down. By the end of this, you'll see how to flip these common beliefs on their head and how to start building real wealth. Stay tuned, because some of these might surprise you. Chapter 1. The Comfort Trap. Why stability is sabotaging your wealth. Most people believe that a stable job with a steady paycheck is the safest route to financial security, but in reality, this can be a major trap. Sticking to one income source makes you vulnerable. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American changes jobs 12 times in their lifetime. Job security isn't as reliable as it once was. So, what's the strategy here? Don't just rely on your 9-to-5. Start building multiple income streams. Whether it's investing in stocks, real estate, or starting a side business, diversifying your income protects you from financial setbacks. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, once said, "The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work." Create opportunities for yourself outside of your job, and you'll have more control over your financial future. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Ownership. Why your mortgage isn't an asset. Many middle-class families believe owning a home is the ultimate investment. But here's a reality check. Your home is not a true asset if it doesn't generate income. The common belief is that, if I own a house, I'm building wealth. But the reality is that most homeowners spend decades paying off mortgages, property taxes, and maintenance fees. Consider this. According to a 2023 report from Zillow, the average U.S. homeowner spends 1 to 3% of their home's value annually on upkeep. That's thousands of dollars you'll never get back. Instead, focus on buying rental properties or investing in stocks and bonds. These assets generate returns, while a house primarily drains your money until it's paid off, and even then might not outpace inflation. Chapter 3. Savings Hoarders. Why stashing cash won't set you free. There's this belief that saving money is the key to wealth. But while saving is smart, it's not enough. Inflation eats away at the value of your savings over time. Did you know that in 2022, inflation hit 8.5%? This means that if you just kept money in your savings account, it lost value. Instead of letting your cash sit idle, invest it. According to The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins, investing in low-cost index funds like the S&P 500 has historically returned an average of 10% annually. That's how you grow wealth over time. Saving should be a tool, not the strategy. Invest wisely, and you'll see your money work for you, not against you. Chapter 4. The Debt Denial. Why good debt is still bad debt. There's a common belief that certain debts, like student loans or mortgages, are good debts. But debt is still debt, and it comes with interest that eats into your potential earnings. The average American has over $38,000 in personal debt, excluding mortgages, according to Northwestern Mutual's 2019 study. To escape this cycle, focus on paying off debt as fast as possible. Don't just pay the minimum, attack the principal aggressively. Consider this. If you have a $30,000 loan at 6% interest and you pay an extra $200 a month, you'll pay off your loan in 11 years instead of 30, saving you thousands. The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey encourages a debt snowball approach. Pay off small debts first, gain momentum, and keep going. Eliminating debt is freedom. If you're finding this video useful, subscribe and let's get back to the exciting stuff. Chapter 5. The Education Myth. Why degrees don't equal dollars. For decades, the middle class has believed that getting a degree is the surest path to success. But in today's world, that's not always true. A 2021 study by Georgetown University found that 16% of college graduates earn less than high school graduates over their careers. Shocking, right? Here's the strategy. Focus on skills, not just degrees. In a world that's rapidly changing, skills like coding, digital marketing, or even trades like plumbing can offer higher returns on your investment. According to Glassdoor, Tech jobs like data science have an average base salary of $120,000 without the need for a traditional 4-year degree. Learning marketable skills can sometimes be more valuable than spending thousands on a degree that may not pay off. Chapter 6. Budget Burnout. Why cutting back won't make you rich. We've all heard it before. Cut back on lattes, skip the vacations, and pinch every penny. But extreme budgeting only takes you so far. Sure, saving money is important, but here's the truth. You can only cut so much before you hit a limit. Earning more is where the real change happens. Take this stat. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the average income for the middle class in 2022 was around $70,000. You can save a portion of that, but if you're able to increase your income, even by $10,000 or $20,000, it has a much bigger impact. So instead of focusing solely on cutting back, focus on earning more. Invest in skills that can get you a raise, start a side business, or invest in income-generating assets. As Tim Ferriss says in the 4-Hour Workweek, focus on being productive instead of busy. Don't burn out trying to save a few dollars. Find ways to bring in more. Chapter 7. The Safe Job Syndrome. Why 9 to 5 is riskier than you think. A safe job is what many of us are told to aim for. But relying on a single paycheck is actually riskier than it seems. What happens if you're laid off, your company downsizes, or your industry changes? You're left with nothing to fall back on. In fact, a report by McKinsey showed that over 25% of jobs could be displaced by automation by 2030. That's a huge risk for those who think their job is safe. Instead of relying solely on one employer, start building multiple income streams. Freelancing, consulting, or creating digital products are all ways to diversify your income. According to the Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco, millionaires don't rely on one stream of income, they build multiple. You want to reduce your dependence on any single paycheck. Building a side hustle or passive income stream not only gives you more security, but also speeds up your path to financial freedom. Chapter 8. Tax Time Misconceptions. Why refunds aren't a win. Many people celebrate when they get a big tax refund. But guess what? That's actually money you overpaid to the government throughout the year. The IRS is basically giving you back what was already yours. According to the IRS, the average tax refund in 2023 was $3,140. While that sounds great, it's really just an interest-free loan you gave the government. Here's the smarter strategy. Adjust your withholdings so you keep more of your money throughout the year. You can use that extra cash to invest or pay off debt rather than waiting for a refund. As the saying goes, $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. Use that money wisely as soon as you get it, and it can start working for you. By planning better with your taxes, you can take control of your financial strategy year-round. Chapter 9. Retirement Rut. Why traditional 401k plans keep you chained. For many middle-class families, a 401k is their main retirement plan, but relying solely on a 401k could keep you financially stuck. Sure, it's a decent savings tool, but it often comes with restrictions, fees, and unpredictable market swings. Plus, with a 401k, your money is often tied up until you're 59 and a half, limiting your flexibility. Instead, consider other retirement strategies. Real estate is one option that provides both cash flow and long-term growth. Rental properties can give you a monthly income now and appreciation later. Another option is opening a Roth IRA, where your investments grow tax-free, and you can withdraw your contributions at any time without penalty. According to Fidelity, the average 401k balance in 2022 was $144,400. That's not enough for most people to retire on comfortably. You need to look beyond traditional plans to create a robust, diversified retirement strategy. Tap the subscribe button and be a part of our growing community.